5 years ago, people were not using nearly enough social proof. And we were wondering, why don't people trust me? Why don't they buy from me? It's because they had no clue if they could actually trust you. You'd never shown any results before. Now I think we've over indexed on this. And no matter what kind of business it is, B2B, e-com, agency, whatever, everybody just has every form of social proof. And there's so much of it on these sites, and it's all in the exact same places every time. People almost don't trust it anymore. Or if they do, they just literally look past it and don't care. And I think a big reason for this is we forgot why social proof matters. It's very contextual to each thing. So, like a B2B SaaS company, it's so much more about consumption. It's not about conversion with B2B SaaS a lot of the time, especially enterprise. They are landing on these landing pages to read every line, which is very uncommon. Most of the time that people do not read line by line on a landing page, but with B2B SaaS, they do because they have to compare like 10 different companies and they have to go through this huge process. So they consume everything and then they make a decision 6, 8 months later. So what they want to know is case studies and ROI numbers and like white papers and one sheets. Whereas with ecom, they don't care about that. If you're selling a fidget spinner, they don't want to see case studies. Nobody cares about that. They just want to see good reviews that look like they're real. And oftentimes they don't want to see 5-star reviews. They want to see 4.8-star reviews, right? It's just a little bit more human. Like service providers, people want to see before and after. Like what did it look like before? What does it look like after being done? And what were the results attached? So it's all different kinds of social proof that you're showing that are contextual to that kind of audience or that offering. But now we're just like, oh, here's everything. I'm a service provider, but here's somehow 5-star reviews, even though do people really review agencies like that except on certain websites? Here's a million case studies and ROI and numbers and results and customer testimonials, whatever. And it's all there all the time. Be a little bit more intentional about what proof your audience actually cares about. But then once you figure out what that is, don't just limit it to one section of the site. Don't just have like logos in the hero and then some quotes at the bottom. That's not enough anymore. Instead, take the copy within that proof, that social proof that you have that's contextual to your offer and sprinkle it throughout the sections. So in my features section, why would I not include a customer quote about that specific feature? That's way more convincing than if I just have a subheader about the feature itself and that's it. So there's a lot more contextual way that you can add social proof, but don't just do everything. Do the one thing that's needed and then find a way to sprinkle that throughout the page and use your customers' words. It's just so much better and it's actually believable and it will build trust.